have you over the years formed any kind of relationship with like an anti, like a leader on the other side, or somebody, a thought leader on the other side, or anything like that? Have you ever formed a relationship with anyone from the enemy?
No, I prefer to
me
think
either.
of them as opponents, not enemies. An enemy wants you to die. An opponent simply wants you to submit. I can't say friendships. There are some that I've been able to sit down and talk with, and I found a whole lot of people who are for a while on the other side. If you can get them to listen to you and look at the facts, will eventually drift away from the anti-position and become either neutral or lightly on our side. The ones who are serious will never go from, okay, I'm totally anti to now I'm, the reincarnation of Professor Don Cates. But they will start to drift away from their vehement advocacy of gun prohibition. That said, a whole lot of people who are involved in it and make money from being anti-gun are, of course, going to keep being anti-gun.
Yeah, no question. People are better served spending their time organizing those who agree with us and getting them activated rather than trying to argue with people who disagree with us, especially so vehemently. I was absolutely convinced I was going to meet the leadership of the anti-gun folks here in San Diego, and they were going to be wooed by my knowledge and passion and change. And I got stabbed in the back a few times, and it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So I've found that fence sitters, people who love and trust you in your life, people in your circle of influence, like you said, can be moved, but we should spend a lot more time. If you're out there wondering what you can do more of, it's getting people who agree with you activated and involved, and finding those who have sincere questions and getting them involved and introducing them.
One by one. I'm absolutely convinced of the truth of the 10-80-10 rule, which holds that on any polarized debate like this, there are going to be maybe 10% of people who are on one side absolutely committed to it and are never going to change. 10% on the other side who are just as committed to the opposite side of the argument. And in between, 80% of people who have not yet said, all right, I'm going to lock into this and make this part of my value system and make it my issue. They might be leaning one way, they might be leaning another, but they will listen. And they are willing to change if you can give them a damned good reason to. And those are the ones we speak to. We will never convert the David Hoggs to being one of us.
No.
They simply committed too much of their own identity to what they're doing.
It's a good way of putting it. They've committed too much of their own identity, who they are. So asking them to change their mind or, follow logic and reason is asking them to completely and totally change who they are, their identity, which is, good luck. Good luck trying to get anybody to do that, let alone an anti-gunner. So, hey, thanks for watching Gun Owners Radio. I hope you loved that clip. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and follow us on social media, and check out our website at gunownersradio.com.